Hey yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? So I got my network fixed. On the last video I showed you that originally the network was being piped across through this thing, the Google Wi-Fi mesh, and then going into the network in this room, and I was only getting 300 megabits a second when I should have been getting like 900. Well, I was gonna go to Best Buy and buy a 25-foot cable, route it from the bedroom off the router into here, but after using Captain measuring tape, which somehow I already misplaced, found it, after using the old measuring tape to go wall to wall, that alone was 22 feet. So having an extra 3 feet of space between the wall and the hub, I was like, that's not gonna work. So I went on Amazon, 1 day shipping, and it was actually 1 day shipping, so that's pretty cool. I ordered a 35 footer of Cat 7. I was like, all right, whatever. Probably thicker gauge, transmits more data, can handle more frequencies, doesn't fumble the bag. And I installed that yesterday before going live. Yeah, I did 2 live streams back to back. If you came out and checked it out, awesome. If not, it's cool. I get it. Video games aren't for everybody. But now we have some performance. Is AdBlock just not turned on this thing? Because like it doesn't do this on my other computer. Is AdBlock not turned on? Block ads. Jesus, Murphy. I was like, why is freaking ads coming up? You got to manually turn it on. Anyway, now when I hit go, we're getting the full performance of 900 megs a second. So now we're getting our proper speed. So that's pretty dope. I didn't pay for the internet to only use a third of the internet. Now, would the Nest Wi-Fi, which is Wi-Fi 6E or some shit, I don't even know. It's that latest Wi-Fi that came out. It's not Wi-Fi 7, it's like Wi-Fi 6 or some shit. It can apparently do like 2200 megabits a second, but theoretically this Wi-Fi mesh I'm running now should be able to do 1300 megabits a second, which is a lot more than the through output of the router, but it just couldn't keep up. Now I question if it's because of all the Wi-Fi shit I have attached, like the cameras, the light bulbs, the switches, all that junk just congests the network. Because I was noticing, number one, this hotspot here, it's not too bad right now, but it was really freaking warm the 1 day and it crashed. I lost full network connectivity in here. I thought it was the network hub or the actual Wi-Fi hub, and it wasn't. It was the Wi-Fi crashed due to overheat. So that is said and done. We have that all straightened out. We got a hard line. You can't see it because it runs across the back wall over and in through a hole that I re-drilled because the other hole was in a stupid spot. I thought that I put the hole right here. The hole was over here. So I moved the hole over there and ran the cable through and across. Also, I did some cleanup up here. The paint booth is gone. This is gonna be my new bench to work on computers. This is Coach's computer. I found out why the power supply blew up. I thought he said he got an RTX 3050, but the RTX 3050 doesn't require an 8-pin connector. It can just draw power from the board because it's so lightweight. This here, I can't get you a good video of it. This is only a 295 watt power supply. So literally, I took apart the power supply just to have a look and see. And yeah, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken in there. It's destroyed. It's done. It's cooked. So we can either A, put a bigger power supply in it. I think I have one kicking around from an old build. I just need to find it. I have like a 600 watt kicking around somewhere from, I think it's from the old power supply that was in the editing computer. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. So we'll probably end up putting that in to get some more wattage so he can run his Vigeo card. I was like, how long I'm trying to get around the cat right now because like there's one beam of light and she insists on sitting in it and she's really warm. So that's why she insists on sitting in it. I swear if I had a electric heated blanket on the ground or something and she would just cover it in cat fur and love it up and then probably short circuit it and blow herself up. Another freaking beauty day in the bay, boys. Can't go fishing yet. Can't go fishing yet. Fishing doesn't start till next weekend. However, things have changed for me. So I mentioned that I have to take at least 2 weeks holidays this year, and I didn't know what to take them for. I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't really go anywhere. I don't have a passport, so I can't really leave the country. And who the frig goes to Mexico in the summer, right? It's already freaking hot where we are. Why go somewhere else that's probably worse? Mind you, I bet you the tourism's down. I ended up booking vacation Okay, something I wanted to do here. This lawn is looking pretty healthy right now. Should I mow it or should I just not even care? I don't think I'm gonna care. But like I said, fishing season starts in 1 week and I still have all my ice gear in the truck. So I figured if fishing season starts in a week and I really want to get in some fishing time, mainly because I got to scout out a new spot, why not take, like this weekend coming up is the long weekend in, it's a long weekend up here, probably in the US too. We got the Monday off, so I figured why not take that time off. Holy, it's Dirt Dauber Hell, boys. Holy. Okay. All right, just gonna set this bucket of oil down. Oh, do I have any raid bombs in here? I'm seriously about ready to launch one. This is insane. Can you see all these sons of bitches? They gotta be coming up from there. Like, I'm wondering if I just throw something on top of it after I kill these bastards off. Where's my my brake cleaner? Where's my... There, that should solve that problem. Except for we got 2 over here. All right, no more buzzing. I'm gonna have to buy more brake cleaner. The best bug deterrent ever, brake clean. Anyway, now that they're all dead, they gotta be coming out from that hole. Like, I don't know where else they could be coming from. But yeah, I took, I guess if I just would have opened the bay door, they probably would have all left. I ended up taking the Friday off and then the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of the following week off so that I could just get a bunch of time off. Oh, way. Sounds like she needs to change her brake rotors. Anyway, I left my ice fishing shit in the truck all winter just in case I decided I wanted to go. I was ready to go. Didn't have to take it out and load it. I'm just gonna drag this into the garage. Probably not the best sound. What the frick, man? They're all back? I thought I gave these guys the dose. Freaking idiots. Okay, anyway, I want to grab, so yeah, another thing is I asked people to give me pop cans, beer cans, basically smeltable aluminums, right? Because I wanted to take up foundry stuff. And after doing a bunch of research online, what the hell's that? Oh, it's my net, okay. After doing a bunch of research online, I found a really good foundry, basically the one that everybody's using. I'm gonna load this Temu special. Look at how floppy this thing is. I'm gonna load this guy in the car just in case we want to throw some light shit. We're gonna definitely grab a bait caster or 3. Now, weather permitting, because I'm on holiday, I figure why not. We're gonna go visit Bloke. Now, I do understand that opener down there is not the same as opener up here. Our opener, we're pretty much open to everything except for pike and muskie, where down there it's mainly walleye. Everything else is pretty much off limits, but whatever. All right, freaking spider. I don't know how it's flying in the air. Must be the wind carrying its web. Anyway, and I'm gonna tempted to grab one of these rods here. I was thinking about bringing one of them in, one of those metrics in the house, and re-spooling it with braid, because I really hate fishing with monofilament. We'll grab this. The old, reliable... What the shit? This mouse, like, died on my Shimano and became part of it. And now it's a fossilized creature. Look at this thing. How the frick does that even happen? I gotta say, that was the first time I've ever seen an animal, and like, you seen where I put my fishing rods, right? So for that thing to die where it did, I don't even understand how that happened or when that happened, because like, it's pretty decomposed and I hang my rods up here. So how the frick does a freaking mouse fall from pretty much here? Like, was it running across and it caught a live wire and cooked? Those aren't even exposed wires. Just the shielding's backed out a bit. I tell you boys, pretty dicked. All right, so I'm probably going to grab the catfishing. There's a dirt dauber flying in the sky and they're all back on the window. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna go in the house and see if I have any raid bombs left. I'm probably gonna bring the catfishing pole just cause we're probably gonna need it to do some cat and carp fishing. Oh, Jesus. I think I have all my carp fishing gear in here. As long as I have the pole and the stand, we're good. Starting to run out of pole room. We'll just chuck it here on the side. It'll be fine. All right, so we got the baits. We got the rods. That's my training gear for kickboxing. Won't need that for a long time. We are all switched over and ready to rock. Now, I don't really want to touch that decomposed mouse. I literally used a screwdriver to take him off the thing. The reason why I don't want to touch it is I don't know what kind of diseases that type of thing would carry. Do I have a pair of vice grips over here? Are these dirt daubers also back here in this window? No. There's literally, oh, there's one. Never mind, I take it back. Freaking, are they outside? I don't understand where they're coming from. It's gotta be from there. Is there something I can lay on it to prevent? Why not? And then we'll get a raid bomb. We'll set that off in here and see if it kills off all the freaking dirt daubers. Because this is the worst I've seen them. Like, they don't attack humans. They just eat spiders. They look like vicious hornets, but they're not. They will sting you though, so that's a thing. It's just there's so many of them. And it looks like they're just trying to get outside. Come on, into the pit you go. Oh shit, I dropped it. I dropped it and it literally sounded like a rock hitting the ground. Like this guy is like completely done. But yeah, like I said, I'm basically done work this Thursday. Might head down Friday, but I don't know. I've been messaging Bloke, but he hasn't been getting back to me. And then he finally got back to me and told me like he's super busy with work. So that's the other thing. Right now it's like the Sunday before and we're not sure what the frig is going on. So he wants me to come down. He really does, but he's not sure how busy he's gonna be. So he said, we're gonna play it by ear. I had those raid bombs in this house. Oh, there they are. Literally concentrated deep reach fogger. I'm gonna chuck one of these in the garage. Just a little raid bomb. Maybe I'll set off two in the garage and see if we can kill off everything in there. Any wildlife will now die to the power of raid. Things you gotta do when the bugs get out of hand, eh? This one might be empty. That one might be done. We'll just let that go off. We'll close this. Should be fine. Should be fine. Let's see. Well, I don't see any on the window, but oh yeah, there's one. We'll see how well that works. So my big concern is about the whole buying a smelter or a forge or a foundry, I should say. Number one, it's coming from the US, so the shipping times are probably pretty accurate. It said it should be here on Thursday. I hope so, because I really do not need that product sitting on my back porch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know when I'm coming back. Probably Monday, because I assume Bloke's gonna have to work all week, and I really shouldn't take up his time. But yeah, what time is it now? It's 1:30, 1:53. I'm thinking about going to Independent and grabbing a chicken for supper, because I didn't take anything out to cook, and I don't have time to thaw anything either. Been doing pretty good with my eating of carnivore lately, and I kind of want to stick with it. Well, except for yesterday. I took Mom and Dad out for supper to Sills Neighborhood Kitchen for Mother's Day. Well, early Mother's Day, one day off. But it was also Dad's birthday. So I was like, yeah, two birds stoned same time. Let's go. Anyway, so yeah, did that. Brought the parents out for dinner, and then we got keys. Do we have good keys? We do have good keys. Nice. I won't be able to drive the Firebird because I discovered that the speed bumps at Independent are high enough that I actually scrape. Whenever I go to bring it in for an oil change, I'll probably just go to the garage so I can get underneath it and check for damages. Firebird sits low after leaving it outside in the winter for many, many, many years. I have been driving it though. I've been driving it to work and around town and just having fun with it. Yep. Say, why the frick is my truck unlocked? Did I leave it unlocked last night? And then I just remembered. I just finished taking fishing gear out and putting fishing gear in. Holy, I need to wisen up. Anyway, I don't even have my phone on me. Frig's sakes, guys. All right, time to run back in the house. Thought I grabbed my cell phone, or did I grab my cell phone and not my wallet? I grabbed my cell phone and not my wallet, for crying out loud. Ooh, hey, how's it going? Friggin' bird just nearly attacked me. Alrighty, upstairs we go. Testing the mic range once again on a frickin' video, because that's what we do here on the old Skivens channel. Yep. Sometimes to buy stuff, you need to bring monies with you. I'm getting chicken and some monsters because I need to caffeinate. As far as that lawn goes, we'll deal with that another day. It's not too bad. But it's funny, like yesterday before going out for dinner, Dad wanted to borrow my fertilizer spreader, a little push jobby, you know the kind. They're green, they got a turbine, spreads freaking fertilizer and shit all over your yard. Crack open these windows. Wow, is it freaking hot out. 16 degrees C, but it's like 16 degrees C according to the truck, but man, she don't feel that way. Oh yeah, I got a little bit of dandelions, but it's funny, like Dad's front lawn is just caked with dandelions. Mine, they're just now starting to show up, but I don't mind them. Like some people will sit there and go and pick them all and all that, and it's like, why bother? The city won't let us use any compounds to de-weed. The only thing you're allowed to use is whatever you can buy from Canadian Tire or Home Depot, and that stuff there is literally just Scott's weed and feed, which just, I guess, changes the acidity of the soil so that certain things won't grow there, or what? I don't know. All I know is it's pretty dumb. But anyway, I know I have some other stuff coming in from me. Oh yeah, no, I got that already. I bought 2 more of those Dot smart plugs. I like them better than the other ones I bought that are like a brick. The Dot ones, they don't take up like 2 spaces on your outlet. They just take up 1. They're not super big and bulky. They're just tiny little circles. I got one in the garage hooked up to the bench light, and they can handle 1200 watts. So I figured if I want to hook them up to the bedroom fan. So like when I'm lying in bed at night and I want to cool down the room, I can just fire it up, cool down the room, and then have it automatically turn off through smart automation, so that I don't wake up in the middle of the night freezing, because I have a bad tendency of sleeping, and I guess I flail a lot when I sleep because my blanket, the fitted sheet, and my pillow, sometimes I wake up in the morning and they're all on the floor. So I guess I'm street fighting in my sleep. I don't know what the deal is, but there's a deal. So yeah, there's a deal. But yeah, Friday night and Saturday night, I played some video games, testing out the new system, seeing how well it streams, and working out all the bugs, because I had to reinstall everything like OBS and Steam and all that, because I did do a Windows reset a while back, and she held her own. She played the games fine. She never once threw heavy temperatures and did exactly what it was supposed to do. Now, there was a comment on the video that one day I'm going to have to change out the motherboard on that computer. And you're right, I will have to change it out at some point in time, because it is built super cheap and it will fail. It's definitely not a strong component, but in the meantime, we will run it as it is. And when it does fail, we will replace it at that time. Probably even go as far as replacing the processor too. Get something a little bit more beefier. Potentially not an Intel. I'm not really a fan of Intel. I'm sorry, I Team Intel. I lost faith since AMD launched Ryzen. I used to be an Intel fanboy back in the day. I loved the Pentiums, the Pentium 2s, the Pentium 3s. But then AMD released the Athlon, and I fell off the Pentium wagon and realized Athlon was where performance was at. And then the Core 2 Duo came out, and I kind of jumped back over. And then the Athlon came out with their X2s and X4s, and I kind of slipped back over there. And then I came back into the Core i series, the i7s and i9s and all that. And I rocked that up forever, and then got into Ryzen, and now I'm just like, Ryzen's the shit, because they don't do that stupid performance core enhanced core bullshit. That was a risky move. I didn't know if that Kia was going to slow down on purpose to get me into an accident. People do that in this town, man. People do that in this town. They will literally set you up to get a fender bender. Like, that's dick move level 1000. So, no, it's been a good week. We got pretty much everything set up now. We got the network all tuned. Acer loser Nitro Suckface is not such a loser anymore. It's actually doing what it should be doing, and that's working. Oh, they got their garden center set up here. I never understood why a grocery store needs a flower market when Walmart's literally right across the street and sells pretty much the exact same bullshit. Like, Department of Redundancy department called. So yeah, I got martial arts on Tuesday this week, and then that's it. No martial arts on Thursday. And depending on when I come back from London, maybe no martial arts on the following Tuesday. Because if I come back Tuesday morning, I am really not gonna feel like going to martial arts. I'm gonna really wanna just stay home and chill. And that's okay, because I'm on vacation. I don't take those very often because I actually enjoy my job. Anyway guys, we are here at Independent. Take the car out of gear, boop, kill the car, and I'm gonna run inside and grab chicken and Monster. A well-balanced meal for a growing boy. I just watched the guy back into a spot, and I don't know, maybe his rear view camera didn't work or some shit, because, oh, there goes the ambulance. Is everybody gonna stop, or are we just gonna sit there like a bunch of plebs? Jesus, Murphy. Let's get out of here. Anyway, just watched the guy back into a spot, and look at the puppy dogs sticking his head out the windows. He's so cute. But anyway, he was backing into a spot with a fairly newer GMC, so it had to have a backup camera, and he cut it a little bit too short and kind of fed his rear driver's side bumper to the fascia, well, to the side of a car. Then he just pulled out and recorrected and parked. I was like, whatever, it doesn't involve me, I really don't care. It's just when you see that and you're just like, what the frick, man? Like, there's gotta be a rear view camera on those. I think 2018 that became mandatory, which is the reason why I don't have one. I have an aftermarket jobby and it's pretty useless. Well, no, it's not really useless. It's just the way they built it. It's like, it's a solar powered wireless setup. So the camera always gets a charge while it's in the sun. It's just useless in the winter because lithium ion destabilizes in the winter in the extreme cold. So it doesn't hold the charge. And then you got to bring it in the house, warm it up, plug it in, charge it up. You're good for a couple more days, maybe a week tops. But yeah, the battery destabilizes over the winter. That, and it doesn't help that we get what, like 20 minutes of sunlight a day in the winter. So I'd love to have the factory one, and I saw a video on how to set it all up. It's not that hard. It's just like the hardest part is using your Foxconn controller to program the head unit to say, I have a backup camera now, and it goes, okay, I'll start playing video from it. Some people have used the backup camera in a way. They hook up a DVD player or a video player or like video out from their computer, and they've had it come up on the little screen. Like, there's weird mods you can do with that setup. But I just want the actual factory backup camera because it'd be nice, especially with this frickin' topper on. When I didn't have the topper on, this truck was so easy to back up because you literally look out that big back window and you see everything. You can see where the bum of the truck is. You can see where it's going. You can see pretty much everything you need to see to get the job done. Guys, I don't know if you can see the gas price right now, but it's $1.19 a liter. That's pretty good. I just filled up yesterday after, 5 weeks of not getting gas. I decided to go fill up yesterday. Also, on side note, I didn't realize they sold Monster energy drinks in 12 packs. I thought you just had to buy them in 4 packs. Is it cheaper? Well, yes, if you're buying it from the grocery store, because for some reason the corner store, a 4-pack of White Monster is $9.99, but then you go to Independent or No Frills or Sobeys or any of these Metros, and they're $11.99 for a 4-pack, $2 more. I've never seen Circle K have a product cheaper than the grocery store. But here we are. What a time to be alive. Anyway, so I got a 12-pack of Monsters. It's like the white one, the peach one, and the pink one. I don't know what the pink flavor is, but it's not too bad. I've had it before on accident because I thought I grabbed peach, but I grabbed pink instead. And it's all the sugar-free shit, so that's perfect. And I got me a freaking barbecue chicken that I'm going to start digging into right away because I don't follow conventional eating times. I just eat when I'm hungry and then go from there. And the one thing about eating meat, see, I kind of fell off the wagon a bit with it, and you can tell because belly big. So I got to get back on that carnivore only wagon and just start eating meat again and exercising and losing weight. Summer is here. You've seen people on bikes already. My garage is finally in a state where I could probably pull my bike out, check tire pressure, inflate tire pressure, take bike on road, pedal. But we were talking last night on stream, and one of the guys was like, I just bought an electric bike because it was going to cost me too much money to fix up my fat bike. Yeah, I guess I don't know what's wrong with a fat bike, but if it's going to cost too much money, there's probably something critically wrong with it. And bro ended up buying an electric bike, and I drove my friend's electric bike, and I really like, for someone like my dad who wants to get back, what's going on here? Why is there a person there set up with a freaking blanket? I don't know what the hell they're doing. Anyway, for someone like my dad who wants to get back into biking, well, he did want to get back into biking when my niece and nephew were over and they're biking. He's gonna go biking with them. An e-bike for him would be perfect because when you're on terrain like this, flat terrain, it doesn't do anything. You just pedal. But the moment you hit a hill, the e-bike senses it and offers power to assist you up the hill. It's like you're always pedaling on flat terrain. It is so good. And then when you're just coasting along, the thing's regenerating through the motion. Holy shit, an Audi R8. That's nice. I could go for one of those. I love the Audi R8. It's like, I don't know if it's classified as a supercar or what, but I don't think it is a supercar. I think it's just a car. Big fan of the R8 fan. I also discovered my neighbor has a really nice boat, so I'm gonna have to become buddies with him because he might be an angler and he has a real nice boat. So that could just be more of a reason for me to sell mine and just jump on his. Anyway, guys, we got chicken, we got Monster. I really don't feel like doing too much today. Like I mentioned last night, this weekend pretty much, we were doing some, I'm gonna call it stress testing for me, but something I wanted to be doing for a while is streaming. So we've been doing that, and Chuch at Big Time is currently at NASCAR and not sure where. I wanna say Florida, but I'm probably wrong. Anyway, this is awkward as hell. Sorry for the awesome camera angle, guys. Also, sorry if the chicken's rubbing up against the microphone and making cool sound effects. This is not exactly the most flattering angle. I feel like I'm taking a selfie for a 40-year-old's dating profile on Tinder. All right, there we go. There we freaking go. Chuch is in, he's at NASCAR right now. He's sending me a bunch of pictures from all the NASCAR and all the different race cars there and shit. And yeah, his favorite car is the Busch Light car. I don't know who drives it. I'm not really into NASCAR, guys. I don't know any of the people. I just know Dale Earnhardt Jr. is one of the drivers of some car. Maybe he drives the Busch car. I don't frickin' know. Hell, I don't even follow hockey and I'm Canadian. People are always like, are you really Canadian if you don't follow hockey? I'm like, listen, bro. I was born and raised here. That's got to qualify for something. Anyway, so last night, just celebrate Chuch going to NASCAR and having a good time. And the Busch car. I discovered our local corner store sells Busch beer. Probably not the same shit you guys get in America. It's because ours is brewed in Labatt's Brewery down by Bloke. I think it's in the London Brewery. Anyway, so I got like 4 tall boys of, because you can buy singles at the corner store. So I bought 4 tall boys of Busch to have with my live stream. And the live stream was called Drive Beyond Horizon. Literally you driving a car. So I'm drinking beer and driving a virtual car. Good times. Okay, this is what I was talking about with the Monsters. Like, I didn't realize they sold them in 12 packs. And you get the peach, the white, and strawberry dreams. So freaking yummy. So that's like what I don't get is, okay, 12 pack of Monster, the cans, the 12 pack, it's $29.99. For a 4 pack, it's $11.99, so 12 bucks. But then this is where the kicker comes in. An 8 pack, all right, of 355 milliliter cans, your standard Coca-Cola can that you get out of a vending machine, you know, 355 mil. Maybe in the US you guys have it like 8 ounces or some shit, who knows. But 355 mil can, 8 of them is $25.99. So you get more volume out of the 12 pack, costs you $4 extra, and you get 4 more cans. Monster needs to fix their pricing. Monster needs to fix their pricing. End of story. Anyway, the whole reason why I went back downstairs was to wash my hands. I did wash my hands after handling Mickey there. Mickey the petrified mouse. But wanted to make sure I got him real good. Because when I eat these freaking chickens from Sobeys and Independent, never from Walmart. Oh my God, they're gross from Walmart. Maybe they're good in your area, but up here, wow, they're bad. 10 out of 10 would never buy a rotisserie chicken from Walmart again. But as for me guys today, literally, I'm just chilling like a villain. Like, I'm just not planning on doing much. Got to get some laundry done for the week. Gonna eat my chicken, watch some YouTubes, chill out, and just have a peaceful Sunday. Tomorrow it's back to work. I'm on a special project for the next, well, for this week, and then I'm off next week, and then the week and week after I'm on a special project. So should be fun. Can't really talk about it, but it's exciting for me. So that's all I gotta say. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below, a like if you want to. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.